Welcome in to another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and friends, and we even have a cat on the show today as well. I'm Terry, Nick beside me, Weapon X, and the pussy cat
Velvet.
there.
This
What's his
is
name?
Velvet.
I couldn't understand.
My
Yeah,
first furry daughter right here.
and Vito Picks also. We have a good slate here.
Sorry.
Okay, so we might as well start with the first game. Columbus is in Carolina. Plus 280 for Columbus, minus 360 for Carolina, a total of 6.5 in this game. I'll bring up the stats here. Columbus 9-2 in their last 11. They are winning games, 10-1 to the over. So their games are going extremely over. Carolina 4-2 in their last 8. So playing okay hockey, but nothing like amazing here. 5 games went over, 2 under, 1 landed on 6. Carolina obviously has the better home record. Columbus 3-1-1 in their last 5 games in Carolina. They've had success in Carolina. They're 10th in goals for on the road, 30th in goals against. Carolina obviously better goals for, goals against, better power play, better penalty kill. Carolina is the better team, but right now, Columbus is playing better hockey. Francois Berube, 3-0-0, 925 save percentage, 2.99 goals against. Frederik Andersen, 27-7-2, 927 save percentage, 212 goals against. I think this is going to be a good game. Basically, how I went with this, I'm going right back to the bet I placed yesterday on Columbus. Both teams to score in the first period, plus 130. I could see this being a high scoring game as well. I just decided to go with the both teams to score at the plus money there. Nick, what do you think? Blue Jackets and Hurricanes.
Yeah, this has been a nice little run for Columbus recently. I think they've won 4 straight games. You said 9 out of their last 11, and it's not going to continue tonight. This is a Carolina team that is significantly better. And if you guys don't remember, the last time these two teams played at PNC Arena, Blue Jackets won 6-0. I think that the Hurricanes can turn around and do that exact same thing to them tonight. I think Carolina puts up 5-6 goals against them by themselves. Then I'm asking 1 or 2 goals on the side of the Columbus Blue Jackets for this game. I like this game a lot for the Hurricanes, over 6.5. I bet at around minus 117. I got it earlier, and I got the puck line here for the Carolina Hurricanes at minus 135. This has Carolina whooping them all over because this is a back-to-back as well for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And do we really expect Berube to be that decent again? Like, this is not a goaltender I don't think we can trust long term. And I think that he gets lit up tonight by a Carolina Hurricanes team that is coming out for some revenge from the last game that these two teams played each other. So Carolina puck line over 6.5 for me.
All right. If I had to bet a side, I will say I would be against Nick. I would be on Columbus. But I'm just going to both teams to score there. Weapon X, Blue Jackets, Hurricanes. What do you think here?
Yeah, frankly, man, fuck. I can't really fade this Columbus team right now, the way they're playing. I know it's Carolina. I know that it's the toughest place to play, PNC Arena, but I mean, hey, they did it already once this year. Well, they do another 6-0. Not an ampersand, but a headband is sick. Oh, thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Die hard from day one, bro. Yeah, for me here, I'm not sure about both teams to score in this one. For the simple reason that Carolina games at home in the first period are very low scoring. Even that 6-0 Columbus game was 1-0 after the first period. And Carolina obviously are going to want to play more of a shutdown type of game, so they don't let it get out of hand. So for me here, the play would be team total again for Columbus at over 2.5 at even money basically. And I might have to put another half unit on the money line for Columbus. I do think they're live in this game, even on back-to-backs. Liney's been hot. That whole line's been hot with him and Voracek. They have such a good chemistry. And I don't know what to think of Carolina lately. They haven't been winning clean hockey like they usually do. They've let a lot of high danger chances. They've let a lot of crappy goals. That's it.
All right, Vito, Blue Jackets, Hurricanes. What do you think here?
Yeah, I think Hurricanes should take care of the. I released this one on my Twitter page. I think yesterday that I'm in Hurricanes here. I mean, Hurricanes will be a team which will be off a 5-day rest. I expect them to have a full roster. Obviously, they're a very, very great defense team, and I think they remember the last time they played Columbus Blue Jackets. So I think they will be prepared for this game since they also had a rest. So yeah, I'm on Carolina here on the Carolina puck line on this game.
And minus 40 though.
Minus 110. I took it yesterday. But yeah,
that's a decent number. It's just.
Would you still bet it at if it was minus 140 now?
I would.
minus 140.
I got it at 135. I'm fine with that.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. I would not bet
60
it.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's just for the people now. Just asking for the people now because
Yeah, well, I would better than go with the. I don't know. Yeah, to be honest, but I'm just giving my bet. I'm on Carolina here. You can actually. Well, I don't know what to advise. You have to take those early. Follow me on Twitter. I released that yesterday. But otherwise, to say it now, I think still, I mean, Line definitely can watching Line Prob definitely. I think he can score today, maybe, but it will be hard for Columbus. I mean, they played Panthers yesterday, and they're on this big run, and feeling all them good. And I think something yesterday similar like with Calgary yesterday, also got beaten 7-1. So I think Canes will be ready for this game. They know they have an angle to play for. The 6-0 was an embarrassment. So I think it's all Canes here. Go with the minus 2.5 might be too big. Maybe I don't know because Canes maybe win by 2 goals. Over 3.5, Canes easy. I think they get some goals from Berube today. I don't think Berube will be ready on this back-to-back. To be honest, I don't know. Obviously, it's a hard back-to-back from Florida to Carolina. I mean, it will be a hard game. It's a road back-to-back. It's not easy. It's already a second half of the season. I know they have found the touch. I know they're 7-1 in this one. So everybody will be high on Columbus. But, just have to go other way this time, I think.
All right. That's Sports Guy. 2 kind of here on Carolina, 2 kind of on Columbus. I'm not officially on Columbus, but I lean that way. Are you going to break the tie here?
Yeah, I like Carolina on this spot. I think coming off that 6-0 loss against this Jackets team, I get it. Columbus is playing really good hockey right now. Record on back-to-backs isn't great. I think they go over. They've gone over 100% of the times on the second half of back-to-back, so the over is a look. I just usually stay off 6.5. I think is it at 7 now, or is it still 6.5?
Still 6.5, but it's juiced.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still like I personally won't play it, but definitely a lean towards the over. The way I looked at this game though is I took Carolina first period -0.5, minus 105. You got Berube playing on a back-to-back, coming off a game where he saw 43 shots. Like Vito said, I don't know if he's ready for that kind of coming back on the road, playing the second half of a back-to-back after a game where you see that many shots against a Florida team. So I think Carolina could score early. So I got that first period puck line. I got a half unit on the first period team total for the Hurricanes, over 1.5, plus 165. Smaller stake. I know, like Alex said, sometimes at home, Carolina, a little bit low scoring in the first period, but like I said, Columbus on the second half of the back-to-back. Trend to the over all the time on these back-to-backs. Berube playing for a second time, so all that kind of considering the 6-0 loss as well. I think Carolina gets after it early, and then I have the race to 4 goals at minus 120 as well.
Man,
All right.
best of luck to all you guys. It's just for me to pay that much juice on, like, I get Carolina should definitely win this game. It's just the line. There's no advantage of like overpaying to get a unit back. That's my only issue with that.
And how I look at it, Columbus is so hot right now, and they've been able to win in Carolina 3-1-1 in their last 5. So for me, I would go the Columbus, but not officially on it. We will move here to the next game. Buffalo Sabres plus 265 are in St. Louis minus 330. A total of 6 here in this game. Bring up the stats, which I will have to go down here. Buffalo 2-6-1 in their last 9. 6 games went over, 3 under. St. Louis 4-0-1 in their last 5. 4 games went over, 3 under, 2 landed on 6. Obviously, the Blues 18-6-2 have a much better home record than Buffalo. The Blues have also won 8 in a row at home versus Buffalo. 1 game went over, 5 under, 2 landed on 6. If you look at goals for, goals against, obviously the Blues have a ginormous edge here. Power play, penalty kill as well. They have a big edge. Tokarski 5-7-4, 902 save percentage, 3.35 goals against. Ville Husso 12-3-2, 936 save percentage, 1.97 goals against. And the Blues have scored 4+ in 5 of their last 6 games as well. I like the Blues here. I like the race to 4. I'm on the race to 4 at minus 105. I don't think Buffalo gets to 4 goals at all. And I think we're in for like a 5-2 type of game here. I would say 5-0, but I don't want to jinx Husso there. But I see a good win here for the Blues, and I see some goals on their side. Nick, Sabres and Blues. What do you think here? Sabres for the cup?
No. No. I love the Blues in this spot here. I got their puck line at minus 110 earlier, and their team total over 3.5 at minus 130. This is a Blues team. I'm going to look to back in the second half of the season here. I think that they are going to be competing for the top of that Central Division. This is a Blues team that their top line looks good. Their second line, centered by Robert Thomas with Pavel Buchnevich and Vladimir Tarasenko, looks absolutely insane. And then their third line has Barbashev, Shen, and then arguably the biggest breakout player of the season in Jordan Kyrou. This Blues team is deep. They've got good goaltending from Ville Husso. I love the Blues for the second half of the year. They're a team I'm going to look to find ways to back. And this game is no different for me. Blues puck line and team total over 3.5.
All right. So Weapon X, what do you think here? Sabres and Blues.
The Canes 60. Sorry, I was reading some of the messages. Yeah, fucking Blues should hammer this at home. I know the last game they played was kind of sketchy, but at home they play a lot better. They play clean hockey. There's just not much of an advantage here, even on the puck line for the Blues here. What is it, like minus? Actually, no, plus 110. No, not even.
Minus 120, yeah.
I was gonna say it's minus 123 on my book now.
Yeah, so it's like,
moved.
Jesus. The TT is juiced. Again, Friday today the books are kind of hammering these favorites so much that you can't even take a decent plus money puck line on this. So probably here I would probably go with the race 2.
That's what I'm on, minus 105.
So race to, what is it, 4 or 5?
4. See,
I would go to race to 5. I think the Blues put 5 on Buffalo today. It's at plus 180. It's a really good value. they've done it quite a lot at home. Put up 5 goals at least. So that's probably what I would roll with. Tarasenko, Kyrou, props. That's where I'll be heading for props on there.
All right, Vito, Sabres and Blues. What do you think here?
Yeah, well, definitely, well, Blues should win this game, but the value already has dropped significant. So there's no value on a puck line or anything. So I think I will this time just stay off this game. I still have some little concerns, and I want to see a few things how Blues perform, especially maybe some, to be honest, Russian players. I want to see where their mindset are at, because they have families back in Russia at the moment. So I want to see how Russians will perform. We saw Ovechkin yesterday score, but anyways, I didn't see Kuzi Ovechkin in a lot of action. So I want to see what the other Russian guys will do today.
That's good.
So yeah, I'll stay off and watch this game.
Kaprizov has been struggling as well.
Yeah, so that's why I think
Barbashev and Bushnevich are Russians, right?
Tarasenko.
Yeah, that's 2 top lines right there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I will just watch this game. I think Blues should win this. They still have the rest of the players. I mean, but still, yeah, Husso from Finland. And anyways, well, let's see how this game goes. So I want to see where their minds are at. So yeah, nothing on this game at the moment.
All right, Vito. Occupancy wants to know.
That's my jersey. That's a Latvian Stars all-star team when I played for them.
Yeah, people like your jerseys because they're different ones that we haven't seen, right? So people like them. That's Sports Guy, Sabres and Blues. What do you think here?
I think you guys said it all. I got Blues raised to 4. I got it at even money. I got a personal play on the over 6. I don't know. I didn't give it I don't know if I trust Buffalo enough to push or to contribute to that over, just with Husso going. But Blues raised to 4. I think you guys kind of all said it.
All right. We'll go on to the third game of the night here. New Jersey minus 105 is in Chicago minus 115. A total of 6.5, minus 110 each way in this game. New Jersey 3-2 in their last 5. 4 games went over, 1 under. Chicago 2-6-1 in their last 9. 3 games over, 5 under, 1 landed on 6. Pretty similar road/home records. New Jersey 3-1-1 in their last 5 in Chicago. 4 games went over, 1 under. If you look at it here, New Jersey has the edge here in goals for. Chicago's slight goals advantage in goals against. New Jersey, horrible power play on the road, but a very good penalty kill. Blackhawks, bad power play. Mediocre penalty kill as well. Lankinen is confirmed 2-5-4, 889 save percentage, 3.41 goals against. I initially lean towards the over in this game, but Chicago dead last in goals for at home. How much do I really trust them to score here? I don't. So instead of taking the over, what I did is I took New Jersey team total over 3.5, which is plus 135. So I was able to get a nice plus price on that, on the team total over 3.5. Obviously, if I think the game's going to go over, I expect the Blues to do most of the goals here, to score most of the goals.
The Devils?
Yeah, sorry, the Devils should score most of the goals here. So I went with the Devils team total over 3.5. Nick, Devils, Blackhawks, what do you think here?
Yeah, watch out for this Devils team. I feel like I was kind of on them, I was right about them yesterday. I had them in the first period yesterday, and I had the under in that last game. Obviously, the under lost yesterday with them, but I said all I needed was mediocre goaltending from New Jersey, and that game was going to go under. And we actually got good goaltending. I wasn't expecting them to put up 6 goals on Pittsburgh. Like, that's just something I wasn't expecting. I got the Devils in the first period here at plus 110. I still don't trust this Devils team to go full games completely yet, because their goaltending is a huge question mark. Once they get Blackwood back and he looks decent, then maybe I might start looking at full games. But this Devils team is one of those teams that scores early, and they're a very good first period team. So that's where I'm going to be looking to take this Devils team. But they're going to be sneaky little underdogs here the next few weeks. So keep an eye out for them. They're getting healthier. They got Hamilton back. They got Bratt back. They got Johansson back. They should be getting I think there's a couple other players back soon as well. I'm just drawing a blank on their names at the moment. I think Quokinen's supposed to be coming back soon on the 1st. And I think Thompson, the other one, is expected back on March 10th. Never mind. But yeah, they're getting healthier. The only players they're really missing is their goaltending now, which hopefully Blackwood will be back soon, and hopefully he'll look halfway decent. But yeah, I like this Devils team a little bit here. First period money line for me here, plus 110.
Well, next, what do you think here?
Yes, my boy. I'm sorry, but bro, he said Canucks gonna win it all next year, bro. Stop it.
That sports guy, are you in the chat there under Swift Kingsbury? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Weapon X, what do you think here, Devils and Blackhawks?
Fuck. The Devils cashed us big time in the first period yesterday with a plus 300 ticket, so I'm back on them here today. I like him in a couple of different ways. Obviously, I like him to win, but at plus 100, I think I'm gonna make a little two-piece bet builder on this, and it's gonna be the money line for New Jersey and the team total over 2.5 for New Jersey. That's at plus 350.
How do you do that? Or which
cool bet? Cool bet.
Cool bet you can do that.
Bet build on hockey now, so I can bet build on the same game. I can bet build players. So I also feel really good about Jack Hughes to score in this game. He has 3 goals in 3 games against this team. So Chicago's pretty shit at home. That's why they're the Shithawks, and they get scored a lot and often. And New Jersey's been really hot. You saw what Doug Hamilton coming back did to that defense yesterday. Transition wise, it was night and day. You that's why Pittsburgh was on their heels most of the game. You see what an experienced guy on defense that can push pace and push the offense does, and I expect more of that today, especially with how bad defensively Chicago is and how slow they are to come back on defense. I also like I think their TT is also plus money.
Yeah, I got a plus 135. Oh, that was earlier though. I don't know if it's still plus 135.
Yeah, so that's pretty good still for New Jersey right there. TT. Oh no, actually plus 2.5 is not, but the over 2.5 and the money line, which I think they would hit pretty easily in this game. We're gonna see a high scoring game, and I'm also gonna take a Devils puck line on this. Lankinen has been confirmed, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure on one of my apps. It says Lankinen and Marc-Andre Fleury starting, and I'm like, who's starting again? But
is that RotoWire?
It's no, it's what's it called? It's Daily Fantasy Fuel.
Oh, okay.
It's those guys that put them both. I don't know why, but yeah, I also like the puck line there at plus 240. So I'm riding the Devils train right here. Yeah, it's really hard to see this game go under. Like, really.
Vito, Devils, Blackhawks, what do you think here?
Yeah, what I'm starting to think here is actually I think the people actually might be too high on this Devils team today because they will rely on what they saw yesterday. You know, this 6-1 win. So I think actually Chicago should have also a decent chance in this game. To be honest, I think they will be get their goals. I think Devils just had one goal. They allowed 1 goal, but do we gonna see that 2 days in a row? I don't think so. It's still hockey, you know. You cannot really. You're as good as your last game, and next game you perhaps regress, you know, especially with this Devils team. So let's see how it goes today. I'm on over 6 in this game. I think we're gonna see goals. This Chicago team, same like with Rangers, a little bit. As soon as they don't have Fleury in the net, I go over. With Rangers, kind of same. As soon as they don't have Shesty, I go over. with Georgiev. So here I also think, I think it's over. I grabbed it as over 6. Now I see it as over 6.5. Well, I think I still would go with this one. I think Hawks will also get the goals. So I think both teams will get at least 3 goals here.
All right. That's Sports Guy. Devils, Blackhawks. What do you think here?
When I first looked at the game, the Devils were plus 120. I went to go do something at work, forgot about it, came back, saw them at minus 105. At that price, I probably wouldn't take them. Just on this back to back, I think I agree with Vito. I think Chicago does have an equal chance to win this game. So I'm probably going to lay off just because I missed out on the plus 120.
All right. Nothing wrong with that. We'll go on to the next game here. Winnipeg is in Colorado. Plus 240 for Winnipeg. Minus 300 for Colorado. A total of 6.5 in this game. Bring up the stats here.
Fuck, the disrespect is real. God damn. Sweet.
Winnipeg 2-2-1 in their last 5. 2 games went over, 2 under, 1 landed on 6. Colorado 5-2 in their last 7, trending a little bit more towards the under here. The Jets 9-10-8 on the road. Colorado 21-3-2 at home. The Avalanche 7-1 in the last 8 at home. First Winnipeg, and if you look here, Colorado has the advantage in everything here except penalty kill. Their home penalty kill is actually a bit suspect here. Francouz 8-2 this year, 923 save percentage, 2.35 goals against average. He is a little bit better on the road than he is at home. I passed this game, trying to be a little bit more selective here. I'll be 100% transparent. I'm going through a bit of a funk here. It happens. It's what happens in this industry. But I'm plugging along, lowering my volume here a little bit, trying to get out of this funk. So this game was a pass for me. Nick, Jets, Avalanche, what do you think here?
Yeah, 6.5 of this total here, and I like the under. The Colorado Avalanche have actually been playing a lot more towards the under at home. They'll come out to a 1 or 2 goal lead, and then they'll just cruise their way to a win. And I can see them doing that a little bit here, where they play a little bit more conservative hockey because they don't want to expel themselves too much because they have that big game tomorrow they're potentially looking forward to or looking ahead to with the Vegas Golden Knights, which is probably a bigger matchup than this Winnipeg Jets team. And I think they can get caught looking ahead tonight a little bit as well. Give me the Winnipeg Jets on the money line here. Plus 248 is what I got it at. I think they're a 100% a live dog in this spot here. I think this is a similar spot to about a week and a half ago when we saw the Avs look ahead to Dallas. So this is where that's where I'm looking at for this game. I like the under 6.5, and I'm taking the Jets on the money line here, plus 248.
All right. Up next, Jets and Avalanche. What do you think here?
Man, everything's fucking juiced. I fucking hate this card. I think we still win. Jets are just so bad defensively. Fuck. They don't deal well with speed. They do not. See, even this fucking money line and the over is only plus 144 as a bet bill, which is disgusting. The race to 5 is the only one at plus money. I'm trying to see an angle here, mate. Probably Avs first period puck line is where I would go. And after that, I wouldn't touch this game. Look, puck line at minus 25, I'll never pay that, even on my ads. Yeah, and I'll probably hit props for this game and just enjoy the fucking game. Because Mac is back, so the injury wasn't anything serious. It was just a maintenance day. They do have Vegas tomorrow, so They might come out firing in the first, cash that money line, cash that puck line first period, and then whatever happens after that with Frank Luz, it happens. That's it.
All right, Vito, Jets and Avalanche. What do you think here?
One more thing, I wouldn't fucking heavy parlay any heavy favorite tonight. It's fucking Friday. Don't do that to yourself.
Exactly. I totally forgot it was Friday. That's something to keep in mind. Vito, Jets and Avalanche. What do you think here? You're muted.
Staying away from this game. What to do here? I mean, big game for them tomorrow. I think actually, I think Avs get a win today because tomorrow is a hard game for them. I think they want to win this one, so tomorrow they have an easier. So tomorrow is what happens tomorrow happens tomorrow. I think they want to win it today, so can't really see how actually Jets can win this one because Jets are just bad. So I know they can win a few teams sometimes, but I don't think Avs is a team they can win. To be honest, with the full roster, I don't see how Jets can win this one. Just not taking anything in this game since there's no value with Colorado as well. The Jets is still a decent club, I think. So of course they have a chance, but at this moment I don't see how they can win the Avalanche in this spot.
All right, that's Sports Guy. Jets and Avs. What do you think here?
I passed on this game. It's a lean towards the under 6.5 at even money. Probably just not going to touch it. I also thought about taking a shot on the Jets at plus 250, but just defensively, the way they're playing, and offensively, they haven't been that same Jets team we saw a little earlier that was producing all these chances and had great expected goal numbers. They've kind of fallen off that a little bit here, so I'm just going to stay off this game.
Right. What's the high danger chances allowed lately for the Jets? It looks pretty bad.
I can't open it on my phone right now. It'll take me off the thing.
I feel like against those games against Flames and who else was it against Preds? No, against Dallas. That shit was pretty bad, pretty wild, back and forth. So I don't know.
All right, we will move on along here to the second last game of the night. Vegas is in Colorado, Vegas is in Arizona. Vegas is in Colorado tomorrow. Minus 260 for Vegas here, plus 215 for Arizona. A total of 6 in this game. Vegas is clearly the better team, 100% here. 4-2-1 in their last 7, trending a bit towards the under. Arizona 3-5 in their last 8. 3-5 is actually pretty good for the Oats this season. 3-3-2 to the total. Vegas 15-7-1 on the road. Arizona 6-19-1 at home. Vegas won 3 of the last 5 in Arizona. And if you look at the stats here, Arizona second last in goals for, goals against at home, and dead last in power play penalty kill. Vegas about middle of the pack here, or slightly over middle of the pack, and 7th in goals against. I like Vegas here. They're clearly the better team. I have Vegas on the puck line minus 105. I think they win this game by margin. I wouldn't even talk anybody off the minus 2.5. However, I didn't get to it, but I would not talk anybody off it. Nick, Golden Knights and Coyotes, what do you think here?
Yeah, I'm on the Knights as well. I'm going to go back to something I've cashed on the last few games with Vegas, and that's their first period puck line. I got it at plus 115. This is a team that comes out early. They score early in games. I don't know about a full game, though, because I have a feeling they could get wedge-walled here because Wedgwood has actually looked not bad recently, and I can see this being a 2-1 type of game, which is kind of scary. So I don't know if I would go minus 2.5 or anything like that with Vegas, but I do like Vegas in the first period, though, at the minus half a goal at around plus 115. I've cashed out the last few games. I'm going to go right back to it today.
All right. Weapon X, Knights and Coyotes.
Yeah, fuck. Give me Vegas on the puck line at plus 103. Cool bet. That might be my best bet today. I think Vegas smacks the Coyotes. I don't think they do another 7-1 reverse what they did to them last time, but they're trending up. Eichel's finally kind of feeling comfortable with that team. I believe he's had points in the last couple of games. So I just don't see Arizona here. After playing 3 tough games, they played LA, then they played Dallas, one Dallas, and then they played LA again. And that last one was brutal. The last game against Dallas was what, yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. But the O'Brien penalty literally killed that whole momentum that Arizona actually had to win that game. They were actually very live in that game to win it. And they just take stupid penalties. And Vegas is going to score on a power play.
All right. Vito, Golden Knights, Coyotes. What do you think here? Oh,
We lost him.
Yeah. That's first guy, Vegas, Arizona. What do you think here?
Yeah, I took the Vegas team total over 3.5 at minus 120. I think you guys kind of said it. Obviously, the better team here. I don't think there's really much to say. I know it could be a potential look ahead playing the Avs tomorrow, but I think at this point of the year, you gotta bear down and start getting points when it matters. That Pacific Division is a little murky in that 1 through 4 area. I mean, it looks like Calgary, Vegas are probably going to be at the top there, and then I think LA and Edmonton. I think the Ducks end up falling out personally, but I think these types of games start to matter now. You gotta start bearing down and get points. I think the Knights take care of business. Give me the team total over 3.5 at minus 120. If you want to chase plus money, the race to 4 is plus 110, but I'm perfectly okay with the minus 120 ticket on the team total.
All right. Vito, Golden Knights and Coyotes. What do you think here?
I think Vegas should win with this one because they haven't played for some time, and I think that's good for them because they have this Eichel now in lineup, and they need to get some chemistry going, some synergy going, So, and at the same thing, they play, Avalanche tomorrow. It's a hard game, so they have to win this one to avoid the 2-game loses. So who know? You don't know who's gonna win tomorrow, but you know that Vegas can win today. So, and they haven't won a lot of games lately. So I don't think Vegas can afford to lose to Coyotes at this moment. They have to chase the top place. I mean, in the Pacific. So I would be on Vegas. I'm thinking actually maybe to add the puck line now. Not sure. It perhaps has dropped because I saw it was minus 110 yesterday. Not sure where it is now.
The puck line is actually at plus on my books.
It's in that minus 105 to plus 105 range, depending on your book right now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So even money almost. Just I would grab that.
The price has come up. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I have minus 105. But I will shop around and I perhaps can find a play. I think they should cover. I think they should take care of Yotes today, man. I don't think this Yotes team is good, man. I have watched a few games how they play, man. I don't know, like this deep depth lines, like this 3rd and 4th line, where is this? I don't remember his last name, Odile or something like that. Number 21, man. Those are like AHL guys, really. So they really have like this Phil Kessel, Clayton Keller, but he's also like
Louis Eriksson.
Yeah, what the fuck? Louis Eriksson and Andrew Lattis still fucking playing hockey.
Ladd's injured for like 4
Louis
weeks.
fucking Eriksson. That guy, he did it right, man. He got paid a fuck ton of money to do absolutely nothing.
Bro, did you see his recent profile picture?
So yeah,
motherfucker looks like he's getting tan every single day in the desert.
Man, they play in desert, right? Desert.
Yeah, the desert.
Yeah.
Final game of the night here. We'll move on along. LA minus 115 and Anaheim minus 105. LA 5-1-1 in their last 7 games. 6 games went over, 1 under. Anaheim 2-3-1 in their last 6, 5 straight overs. LA 14-6-5 on the road. Anaheim 14-8-4 at home. LA 3-1-1 in their last 5 trips to Anaheim. Pretty even goals against, goals for, a slight edge in goals against here for the Ducks. And then when it comes to penalty kill power play, the Ducks have a clear advantage in both. Even with that, though, as long as LA stays out of the box here, I think they get the win. And I am going with the trend that both teams are on right now with the over. I have LA money line. I got it at -110 and the over 5.5 at -125. And it's now -130 right now. I would still recommend it at that. I see goals here, and I see the Kings winning. Nick, what do you think? Final game of the night, Kings and Ducks.
Yeah, this is a Kings team I'm going to look to back in good spots the rest of the season. They're similar to the Blues, where I'm going to find reasons to bet this team, and I like the Kings. They're a team that's going in the right direction. They're going to be big buyers at the trade deadline, I think. They have that veteran experience. They got 2 good goaltenders with Jonathan Quick having a great season and Cal Peterson being consistent. Drew Doughty's looked a lot better as of late. They got that top line with Kopitar and Kempe and Iafallo that's looked really good. I think this Kings team is a team that can shock everybody, maybe win a playoff series. I like them here today. I got them at -105. They're on -110 now. This is my favorite play of the day. I like the Kings on the money line, and I also got their team total over 2.5 at -145 as well.
All right. Weapon X, final game of the night, Kings Ducks. What do you think here?
Is John Gibson confirmed?
Nobody last time I checked.
Yeah, I think because it's a late game, it hasn't been confirmed yet. If John Gibson is in nets, I think Ducks win this game. They've been on a mini streak too. They've actually been pretty well offensively. I think Quack may be my dog tonight. Yeah, it's Friday, guys. It's Freaky Friday. So LA has played the Coyotes twice, but this Coyotes team that they have played them really, really tough. To come back here and go to Anaheim, where there's considerably more offense, more skill with the power play with Getzlaf and Terry and Zegras, and guys like Silverberg are stepping up. For me, it would just be probably the Ducks here if I can get them at plus money, or the race 2. The race 2 might actually be a very good play here for the Ducks. I think the Ducks get the 3 first. Race to 3, the Ducks are at plus 135. So actually, I really like that angle personally, especially with John Gibson next.
All right. Vito, final game, Kings Ducks. What do you think here?
Yeah, I took yesterday Kings already when they was a little bit dogs. So pretty easy here. I understand everything everybody's saying because the odds are showing us that anyone can win this game. I just think the Kings is better team at the moment. I like the Kings better. I don't think they will give much space to guys like Zegras. I think they will eliminate him today. So I'm on the Kings in this spot. I know they are on 3-0 run, so it will be hard to get it 4-0 run. But this is a division rival game, and it's big rival. I mean, right? Big derby, or how you call it, of California. So yeah, Gibson in the net. He's good. He's rested. But I just like Kings. I like how they play. I just think it's hard also that those 2 games to win in Arizona. It's not easy to go and win 2 games in a row in the same building, even if that's Arizona. So both games they win in the regulation. So I think that's great. I think they carry in that here today and beat the Ducks team because this game is circled for them. I mean that Coyotes was a great game, but this is a very important game. So I think Kings will get up to this and win.
All right. And before we go to that sports guy, looking at this game right now, I'm starting to feel the draw. I don't know what it is, but something is telling me the draw. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. A draw would be a pretty good price in this game. That sports guy, Kings and Ducks. What do you think here?
It's plus 325, by the way, the draw.
I'm on the Kings money line as well. I jumped in the think tank yesterday, like we talked about. Kings were even money. I took them at that price. I gave it to my VIP at minus 115. I like the Kings here. I think, like Nick said, we've talked about it on the show as well. Kings offensively, expected goal wise, one of the top teams in the league. Ducks defensively have not been great lately. Playing towards the over, obviously. These two teams have gone over recently in their head-to-heads. LA's had success in Anaheim, like you said, Terry. So I think the Kings are in a great spot here, and I'm ready to see the duck clown emoji tweets tonight from Alex.
Okay, but if they're wearing the silver helmets, I'm not sure about that.
All right, and best bets and best parlay pieces. It was a rough day yesterday.
I don't know if I said it. I'm on the over 5.5 at minus 125 as well.
All right, yeah. So I'm on LA and over as well. So best of luck. Best bets, best parlay pieces. I will read out. I'm on St. Louis race to 4 minus 105. Andy sent his in. He is on St. Louis Buffalo first period, both teams to score plus 170. Nathan sent his in. Vegas first period puck line plus 115. Tim sent his Carolina minus 1.5 minus 135. And Jesse sent his in New Jersey in regulation tie no bet plus 125. And for parlay pieces, I'm on St. Louis money line, Andy Colorado money line, Nathan St. Louis money line, Tim Carolina money line, and Jesse Sharon Govich to score a point. Nick, you have to head out, right? So your best bet?
Kings money line tonight, minus 110.
And parlay piece?
It's Carolina.
All right, perfect. That sports guy, Vito, Weapon X, whoever wants to go first, go right ahead.
And
I got to take off here as well. So I don't know if I just cut somebody off. My bad if I did.
No, go ahead.
No, Kings money line for me, minus 110, best bet. And I guess I'm going same as Nick again. Carolina money line. I think they win this game after losing 6-rip to Columbus last time.
All right.
Man,
thanks for hosting. Best of luck, everybody.
No problem.
So many people on Kings.
Too much people on the Kings, man. Now I don't want to.
There's only two.
Hey.
We got 9. Yes, only 2.
Hey, everybody yesterday was on both teams to score in the Columbus and Florida.
All right, that's a different story. That's a new bet. New bet does not count. When it's a new bet, it's a fresh bet. No, but and everybody gets lucky at the first, so it's normal. But Vegas, my puck line give me.
Vegas minus 1.5.
Yeah.
All right, which is plus 100.
But I will. Hey, but I will. Okay, plus 100. Okay.
Yeah.
And best parlay piece.
Best parlay piece. Coyotes money line.
What? Are you sure you want to do that?
Okay. At least I will hit one of the bets, or maybe not.
Why do you do Arizona plus 1.5?
No, man. They're kidding me. Do I look like the guy who will do something like that? Carolina. They all took Carolina, so again, it's not fun. Yeah. So give me Blackhawks and Devils over 5.5. Did I hit my parlay?
I knew it.
I definitely hit. It was my Maple Leafs and Wild over 4.5, 5.5. Shit.
Yep. Weapon X, what do you think here for best bet?
I knew it. Even Andy's not on this Canes, bro. I told you guys. Fuck. Bro, I need to hit a fucking bet here, like a bet.
I know.
I
But
haven't
don't go for the huge. Don't try to go for first, right?
I haven't lost a day in the last 3-4 days. So
what's gonna win? That's what you should pick.
You are a professional,
bro. Hockey was my life for 10 years, man. It is what it is. I fucking love. I wish I could coach still.
So Line anytime goal scorer.
Who? Line. Going back to Line.
I would go with that, man. I think he scores maybe one thing.
Yeah, I think he scores again tonight. But what's that at? Might be a little juice because he's been on the tear.
But it's Hurricanes, man.
So you think it's good odds?
If it's juiced, I would not take it, man. Kessel for shot of goal or Kessel.
Yeah, I see Line plus 175. It's not even plus 200.
Nah.
You see. Fuck. I really hate the slate.
Things will be close. Yeah, well, I think it will be close, but I think value-wise, I think Kings has a less value. You know, that's why I think I'm on Kings. I think Kings are better than that. The odds are saying us, but I think the game will. On the pick, am I left to pick Kings? That's it. That's why I'm on Kings.
Well, next Bobody says you should use Kadri points over for your parlay piece.
Over 2.5. Over 1.5.
No, his points would be over 0.5. 1 point.
For my best bet?
No, for parlay piece.
Oh, for parlay piece, yeah, but I mean, fuck, it's a parlay piece. You know what? Fuck. Fucking Winnipeg fucking team has been so fucking terrible, especially early in games. So you know what?
Colorado first period?
Not even. Colorado. Where's the first period? God damn it. Colorado over 1.5 first period. Plus 180.
Plus 180?
Yep. Bet 55.
And parlay piece?
Parlay piece. Jack Hughes to record a point. I think he scores in this one. I'm actually going to take him twice.
I'm going to zoom in quickly here instead of reading them out. So there is the best bets here. And there is the best parlay pieces. If you want to find this after the show, the spreadsheet is in the description to my spreadsheet where you can find stats. The Terry and Friends page is there. You can see the current record, our best bets for that day. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Hit the subscribe button, smash the like button on your way out. We'll be back tomorrow, normal time, for another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. Is there day games tomorrow for NHL? Let's see, before we head out here, just let me make sure what's going on tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, we have 2 games at 12:30 and 1 game at 3. So what I'll probably do is record a free pick video tonight. I think Nathan wants to join me on that. And if either one of you guys want to join, and we'll just quickly break down the 3 games for tomorrow. The invitation is open. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Best of luck to everybody tonight. Smash the like button, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.